Hello everybody, I'm here to talk about the solution to last week's puzzle that I posted. So if you didn't get a chance to check that out, I'll post the link somewhere up here. So go ahead and give you a moment to click on that, check out what the puzzle was, and you can come back and see what you came up with versus what I have. So there are actually two solutions to this puzzle, as it turns out. I only thought of one originally, but got inspired by the answer from Bernardo, which was close but not quite there. You needed to switch up the order a bit to work. So my original solution is to take the dagger, kill this isolated goblin. This one will drop down. You kill the other one with the dagger. Those two steps are, I think, pretty straightforward. Then what you'll want to do is pick up the stab, which will give you, of course, 2 stabs. You stab one of the remaining goblins twice, putting it at 3 health. And then you jump in, finish it off with your blitz attack. So then you only have 1 goblin left. And so now the question is, how do you maximize from that point? And you will pick up both helmets, pick up the stabs, which will again multiply into 2 stabs, but you're not going to use these, you're just getting these to have extra gems. And what you're going to do is jump into a fight with the goblin, go ahead and attack it once, take 3 damage, you'll go to 1. And then on its second round, it's going to try to attack you for 2, so you simply equip both helmets, parry the attack, dealing 1 damage, and then on the following turn you finish the goblin off, and you end up with 2 copies of stab, 2 helmets with 1 charge each in your inventory, so that's 4 things, and then the health vial still on the board is a 5th one, so that gives you 5 items, which is 25 gems, right? Now, the alternative solution is actually pretty similar. You'll just be using the health vial in place of one of the helmets, essentially. So you'll use your dagger to attack the isolated goblin, have the other one drop, finish it off. So that's the same start. But this time you'll pick up 1 helmet alongside 1 set of stabs. Stab each of the remaining goblins once, so they're each at 4 health. Then go ahead and fight one of them, equipping the helmet on the first attack, so you take 2 damage instead of 3. So you'll go to 2 health. And then finish it off in round number 2. Since it's only 4 health, you'll kill it before it does any more damage to you. Then you pick up the health vial and the remaining stab. So your inventory will now be 2 stabs, a health vial, and a helmet. The helmet, 1 charge of the vial, you use 1 charge, going from 2 health to 4. And then fight the remaining goblin, taking 3 damage on the first attack, going to 1, and then finishing it off. So that's another way to do it. Still ends up with the same amount. This time a helmet ends up on the board instead of the vial. There's also another more complicated way to do it where you save the dagger all the way to the end and you actually leave 1 stab on the board. And you know, if you use the dagger for the very last hit on the very last enemy, it will actually still count towards your gems. So that's a little trick that can help you maximize as well. I'm not going to go over the exact details of that. The positioning gets a little tricky, so I'll leave that as an exercise to you to figure out exactly how that would go. But that is another alternative where you actually end up with a stab on the board that time, but you have both helmets and the health vial in your inventory. So there you go. There are several different ways to solve this puzzle, and the optimal way ends up with 25 gems or 5 items. So hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for checking out the video. I'll post the next puzzle soon, so keep an eye out for that. And in the meantime, have a great day, and thanks for watching.